The following contest is a no-holds-barred match, and it is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
Huge score to be settled next at Wrestlemania. Intercontinental Championship is on the line. It was back at No Way Out Premium Live event in Perth, Australia, where these two men went toe-to-toe for the Intercontinental Championship of SmackDown, where this man Adam Cole was the challenger for the Champion Daniel Bryan's gold. At the end of any disqualification, as Daniel Bryan intentionally got himself disqualified, hitting Cole with a kendo stick to make sure the matchup was thrown out. So Adam Cole had to re-earn his opportunity. And how did he do that? He defeated Daniel Bryan, the champion, in a non-title matchup a couple of weeks ago on SmackDown to once again earn the shot, and not only that, but pick the stipulation for the contest. And wisely, Adam Cole has selected to make it a no-holds-barred match, which means there's no disqualifications, no countouts. Anything goes. All you gotta do is pin or submit your opponent in the ring, and you walk out new Intercontinental Champion. You can use as many weapons as you want, as many dirty tactics as you can possibly think of, but only one man will leave tonight as Intercontinental Champion, and you can do whatever the hell you want on your route to doing so. So let's see how this one goes here tonight. The only reason we've got a referee out here is to call the 3 of the tap-out win. There is no rules in this matchup. The only rules is there is absolutely none. It's Cole and Bryan going head-to-head tonight for the Intercontinental Championship. So here comes the champion then, and still your Mr. Money in the Bank at SmackDown, but we've got 2 Money in the Bank holders on SmackDown now. It's Braun Breaker won the contract earlier on tonight. Can Braun cash it in before Daniel does? Will Bryan cash it in before Braun does? Hell, we've got 2 Money in the Bank holders right now, but Daniel Bryan has not really been focused on that. He's been focused on the Intercontinental Championship, as he's held the gold since the SmackDown following the Royal Rumble PLE, excuse me. After he defeated Chad Gable to win the contract, he beat Gable again. He technically defended against Adam Cole at No Way Out, even though he got disqualified, and he defended against fellow Undisputed Era stablemate Kyle O'Reilly. 3 successful defenses for the champion Bryan tonight. Could this be his 4th successful one? We find out tonight at WrestleMania Live in Vegas. That right there's what you're fitting for, the beautiful, prestigious and coveted Intercontinental Championship of SmackDown, as we head to the ringside now with the official ring introductions from Samantha Irvin.
Introducing the challenger from Panama City, Florida, weighing in at 200 pounds, Adam Cole. And his opponent from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 210 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Daniel Bryan.
Thank you, Samantha. Here we go then, folks. No holds barred for the Intercontinental title, as Daniel Bryan has currently enjoyed a run as champion for 86 days. Wants to make it a little longer than that, with currently 3 successful defenses under his belt, one of which against Adam Cole in dodgy means, but it could be dodgy tonight. At least it would be legal version of dodgy, as there is no rules here in this championship contest. Referee John Cone assigned the duties for this matchup in your first of many championship matches tonight at WrestleMania. So here we go. Bad blood gonna be settled between Cole and Bryan for the IC title. John Cone rings the bell. Matchup underway for the gold. Who's going to get it done? Here's Adam Cole right off the bat with a DDT. Adam Cole last year at WrestleMania challenged for the Universal Championship, it was known as at the time. Of course, it is the WWE Championship. Now he faced off against the phenomenal AJ Styles in losing effort for the WWE Universal title. It's Daniel Bryan taking the fight to Cole. Bryan also with a loss last year at WrestleMania. Has a massive knee now. Going to connect on the #1 contender. But Bryan last year challenged for the Intercontinental Championship. He wasn't the champion, he challenged for it. He was the challenger against champion Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura able to retain against Bryan on that night. So Bryan with a loss in the IC title matchup last year doesn't want another loss in another IC title matchup, but the difference this year, he is the champion. And in this match, there is no rules. With a gold on the line, neck breaker, middle rope by Cole, title on the line, hook in the leg, shoulders down here, scoring only a 1. Kick out by the champion Bryan. Just a matter of time until we see the first weapon introduced into this matchup tonight. As there is no rules, no disqualifications, no countouts, anything goes with a title on the line. Nice kick from the corner by Daniel Bryan as here comes the champion. Tornado DDT on Adam Cole. And Cole rolling to the outside of the ring. Bryan now looking to fly. Toe bacon. Halo taking out Adam Cole now. And Daniel Bryan in control. It looks like Bryan going to get the first weapon of the contest, and he is. Searching underneath the ring and searching for a steel chair, and now going to hit Cole. Right in the gut with it. Daniel Bryan now with a steel chair in hand, and it's perfectly legal. And this no-holds-barred championship affair tonight. Oh, God. Adam Cole's midsection going to be an agony now after all these steel chair strikes. But the champion Daniel Bryan, but there's Adam Cole running in with a neck breaker now. Running neck breaker by Cole now. He's going to grab the chair. And if it's Cole's turn, and now Adam Cole going to line up the midsection of Bryan with a chair strike. Adam Cole now with a chair in hand and out chugging at the face of the champion Bryan. This is what you get, Daniel. After you did this to Adam Cole. And now it's Adam now with a chair in the midsection. Adam Cole time and time again, steel chair shots over the back of the champion Daniel Bryan. And now just absolutely mangling that chair over the body of the champion instead of the face first. Into the LED ring post. Again, folks, the only reason we've got a referee out here is to count the 3 inside of the ring or the tap out win. You can fight anywhere else for the majority of the matchup, but you only can win the title on the inside of the ring. In the midst of this no-holds-barred contest, you listen to the crowd in Vegas. They want tables. They're not getting the yet. It's Cole with a kendo stick. The move, the weapon that Daniel Bryan used at No Way Out in Perth, Australia, to cause the matchup to be thrown out as they go at it again tonight at WrestleMania, this time with no rules. Kendo stick back by Bryan and hitting Cole over the head with it. Adam Cole desperately wants to be a champion in this series. He tried last year at WrestleMania. He tried at Backlash as well for the WWE title. He tried for the IC title back in Armageddon against the former Intercontinental champion and the champ at the time, Pete Dunne, the Bruiserweight, who we saw earlier on lose out in the Money in the Bank ladder match alongside 7 other participants from Breakker. The Money in the Bank holder now going forward in the next series alongside Daniel Bryan, who has not yet cashed in the contract. Cole now with a kendo stick on the ramp here as these two men are fighting. And he's absolutely breaking that kendo stick over the head of the champion Daniel Bryan. And now going to fight up the ramp with him. Holy hell. Up the ramp they go, but Daniel Bryan going to elbow his way out of that there. As I was saying, Cole desperately wants to be a champion to join his fellow champions in the Undisputed Era. Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, who have been the WWE Tag Team Champions ever since SummerSlam of last November, well over a year. The Undisputed Era have been Tag Team Champions for on the SmackDown brand. As look at Bryan and Cole are fighting on the stage. This would be great if it was a Falls Count Anywhere matchup, but it's not. It's no holds barred, but it doesn't stop them from taking the fight to the backstage area. Cole going backstage and Bryan going after him. Holy hell, they're in the backstage area now. In the midst of this no holds barred contest for the Intercontinental title. Cole laying on the chest of Bryan with the chops, but now Bryan sends him right into the wall. This referee John Cone is backstage with them. What a match tonight at WrestleMania. They're fighting back and forth. In the backstage area, face first there goes Adam Cole. Off of that box in the backstage area, and sends them back first into it. As they're battling in this Intercontinental title matchup. I mean, you'd expect a 5-star matchup from these two caliber athletes, but we're getting another fight tonight. And this personal bitter rivalry with the IC title hanging in the balance. Is Adam Cole going to send Bryan on the fence right next to that vending machine? You want a drink, Bryan? You're going to be drinking your own blood after the end of this matchup. Face first off the vending machine and a chop block by the challenger Adam Cole. Now Adam Cole on fire, man. as the crowd firmly behind the leader of the Undisputed Era, as Bryan has been up to some dastardly tactics over the last couple of weeks. 86 days, almost a 3-month reign as Intercontinental Champion, wanting to keep it going and head into the next series of 2K26, the IC Champion. But there's Adam Cole. Oh, the hockey stick by Bryan now. Is fighting him, ran in, nice elbow. There is Bryan hitting him with a hockey stick. Out of the midsection, over the back with it over the head now. It's Daniel Bryan right at the back. Cole counters, Cole runs in a clothesline. And the crowd earlier were chatting, we want tables, but now it's Adam Cole going to send Bryan on the table. And now they're going to put him through in the backstage area. Suplex through the table by the challenger Adam Cole, but it's not like he can go for the cover. It is not false count anywhere. It is no holds barred, which was the stipulation chosen by the challenger Adam Cole after he beat Daniel Bryan in an unknown title matchup on SmackDown a couple of weeks ago. I'm gonna send him off for that jump there. Adam Cole running in, gonna collect a steel chair. As the referee's there just to see the action take place. Nothing he can do about it. Nothing he can do to stop it. Adam Cole pinning Bryan a couple of weeks ago on SmackDown in this opportunity. He also beat Daniel Bryan last year to qualify into the first No Way Out Elimination Chamber #1 contendership matchup before WrestleMania last year. Cole, of course, winning the Chamber matchup last year, going on to face AJ Styles for the title at WrestleMania. But he beat Daniel Bryan to qualify to get into it as Bryan wants his revenge and wants to finally beat Cole one-on-one and pin his shoulders to the matchup or submit him as he drops him with a suplex on that chair on the concrete in the backstage area here. It's Daniel Bryan sending Cole on the table, and a face first through the table goes Adam Cole now. This is chaotic tonight on WrestleMania Saturday in Las Vegas on the first of many championship matchups over the weekend. As Bryan just launching Cole over the backstage area here with so many boxes and setups, and now going to send him right into the setup. There is Daniel Bryan, master form. He goes on top of everything, and Cole's going to join him. And here comes the challenger Adam Cole with the referee joining them as well. Daniel Bryan has never pinned or submitted Adam Cole. He's only beaten by disqualification. I mean, technically Adam Cole won the matchup by DQ. So Cole has won every single matchup against Daniel Bryan, but Bryan kept his title at No Way Out with a DQ finish. And now Bryan going to pick up the steel chair and now wailing away on Adam Cole on the prone body of the challenger. And the leader of the Undisputed Era hitting him over the head with it. But Cole fighting back, forearm, knife edge, another knife edge, big pump kick counter, Bryan battling back. And now here comes D-Bry. Look at the combination offense here in this IC title. No hold barred fight with a massive knee. Both these superstars got to get back to the ringside area. The only way you can win the matchup is by pinfall or submission on the inside of the ring. Both these superstars in the backstage area right now. Not going to win it out there. There's Bryan wailing away with that baseball bat against his #1 contender Adam Cole. Cole messing with those forearm strikes, connecting with that one that time. Knife edge shot by Adam Cole, running in with a rocket kick on Bryan. And Adam Cole on fire tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Adam Cole, now what's he doing? Picking up a kendo stick and wailing away. Oh, Bryan with it. He's already broke one kendo stick over the head of D-Bry. He wants to do it with another one. And he's hitting Bryan with it time and time again. But now Bryan going to counter. Bryan picking him up here. Torture Rack hit him with a strike. Holy hell, is he saying yes, yes, yes. But will he walk out? Intercontinental champ tonight. Could be yes, yes, yes. Could be no, no, no. Could be maybe, maybe, maybe. Is Daniel Bryan running away from his #1 contender, looking to go back to the ringside area where he realizes that's the only way you're going to be able to retain the Intercontinental title. Cole also to a vertical base and now running, trying to make his way back to Daniel Bryan and back to the ringside area to try and see who can get the win in the Intercontinental Championship. Daniel Bryan, Adam Cole are going to see if they can go back to the ringside area. They're going to do it. Adam Cole, go look at the crimson mask of the challenger And the champion following in pursuit. As WrestleMania is continuing. And here we go. Back to the ringside area. Adam Cole and Daniel Bryan. Fading against Daniel Bryan with a massive elbow there. On to Adam Cole. A beautiful connection there as Daniel Bryan just going to launch him. Almost sitting him. Off for the ramp area there. As Bryan and Cole are battling. Look at Daniel Bryan. Oh my God. Just sends him off the stage. Jesus, look at this crowd loving it. In the front row, another front row bird's eye view here. From Cole and Bryan. Oh jeez, Adam Cole, no. A Matella drop brainbuster on the outside there. By Adam Cole. And now picking up Daniel Bryan on a vertical base. Oh, walking around with him and they're just going to drop him there. And Adam Cole with a clothesline. What an Intercontinental Championship affair. No holds barred for the title. Cole picked this matchup. He's certainly doing well in his element. Doesn't want another loss at WrestleMania. Doesn't want another loss in the Intercontinental Championship affair. You hear the crowd saying Adam Cole, baby, here tonight. But the crowd also saying they want tables. They've already got two in the backstage area. They're getting one in front of them. It's Daniel Bryan retreating a table from the backstage area. Or from underneath the ring, rather. We've already saw two in the backstage area. As Bryan with a drop kick on the inside of the ring. Both these superstars are spent. But nevertheless, the IC title contest is continuing tonight. No holds barred for the Intercontinental Championship. Daniel Bryan picking up Cole after hitting him over the head with a steel chair. Can Bryan retain the title and continue his 86-day reign? Face first there by Bryan on Cole. But somehow Cole rolling out of harm's way. Bryan could have covered there, but Adam Cole is back to a vertical base. He comes back in now. Knife face chop counter. Bryan with a nice shot. Smacked in the face. Picking up Cole. And a suplex on that broken piece of table. Bryan. Top rope again goes the champion. The flying goat. Diving headbutt by D-Bryan. In the middle of the corner is Daniel Bryan. Oh God, it's all over for the challenger Adam Cole. Running knee out of the corner by Bryan. Into the cover. Hooking the legs, shoulders down to retain the Intercontinental title and no holds barred. No kick out by Adam Cole. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What a matchup for the championship tonight. But look at this. Daniel Bryan, LeBell lock. Yes, lock. Whatever the hell you want to call it. It's effective. As he's locked in on Adam Cole. Referee John Cole right there. To see if Cole will tap out or pass out due to the pin. And if he does, Bryan will retain his Intercontinental Championship tonight in the matchup that Adam Cole selected. No holds barred. Center of the ring. Oh, he's screaming, writhing in agony, but Adam Cole is somehow able to fade out through the pain. And look at the massive blood stain on the canvas. Primarily from Adam Cole, the challenger. And now he's going to line up the head of Bryan. Last shot to the face by Adam Cole. Not done by a long shot. Look at us send the message to make sure Bryan cannot keep going. With a last shot to the back of the head now. As he again picks up the champion, a super kick on Bryan. And flowing the keys with a German suplex. With a straight jacket German by Adam Cole. Oh, Adam Cole hitting all of his best moves on Bryan. Who sends him into the corner. Kick out to the knee. Metal rope. Cole to perform his destiny. Panama City Sunrise and the broken debris in the inside, scoring 2 and 3, and we have a new Intercontinental Champion here today on WrestleMania Saturday. What an absolute war, and that is going to be closure for Adam Cole as he finally wins a championship here in this series, capturing the IC gold. Well, what a matchup, folks. Congratulations, Cole, as the show rolls on tonight at WrestleMania.